Ladies and gentlemen, the faculty of Pasadena City College. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the Pasadena City College Class of 2015.
Good evening. I said good evening. Hello, my name is Jordan Roscoe. I am the Associated Student President of Pasadena City College, and I'm graduating, thank God. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please stay standing for the national anthem as performed by the PCC Marching Band.
Thank you, Kyle Luck and the PCC Concert Band. Good evening, everyone. Please be seated. Before we get started, I do believe God and others are going to be with us tonight, and there won't be any rain, but just in case there is, and some of you brought some umbrellas, if you have to use them, you put them up, please be courteous to the folks around you, and try not to block their views, if you could, please. My name is Dr. Bob Miller. I'm the Interim Superintendent President of Pasadena City College. And it is my distinct, thank you. Thank you. And it is my distinct pleasure to welcome all of you to our 90th commencement ceremony. It is also my pleasure to share this special night with you. You see, in 1975, I graduated from this great college and participated in a commencement ceremony much like this one. So this is a very special night for me as well. I've come full circle, and to have been president of this college this year has indeed been a humbling honor and a very memorable experience. So how did I get here? How might you get here someday? Hard work, a strong work ethic, and mostly by supporting and helping the work of others. Giving back. Relationships count. We live in a very complex world. How you work with and treat others counts, and it counts a great deal. Most of the really important and significant achievements we've accomplished are based on the relationships we have with others. None of us accomplish anything substantial without the help and guidance of others. We also need to celebrate our families and friends. These are the people who help us along our life journeys. Loving, supportive family and friends. Where would we be without them? Think about that for a second and then give them a big hug for all they have done to help you reach this milestone. So tonight we are honoring our degree recipients, but this celebration is symbolic of the pride that we have in all of our students who have reached their educational goals at PCC. Just to provide a snapshot of this graduating class, we are awarding 2,355 associate degrees, 455 certificates, and 240 high school diplomas. These degrees reflect the hard work of 1,965 degree recipients and 386 certificate awardees. We can boast an increase of 200 degrees awarded from last year. Great work, faculty, staff, and all you students. The class of 2015 represents 18 different countries as well as multiple races and ethnicities. Our youngest graduates are 18 years old, while the most seasoned boasts a youthful 69 years. Some have already transferred directly to four-year institutions, some have completed job-related certificates and are now in the workforce, while others have learned a new language. We are equally proud of all of them and celebrate their success. We are especially grateful to all of you for joining us this evening for the public recognition of these students who are receiving their degrees, certificates, and diplomas. By your presence, you add a wonderful and absolutely appropriate spirit of family to this celebration. We know that no student achieves this level of success without the strong support, encouragement, and love of family and friends. On behalf of the graduates and the entire Pasadena City College family, we extend you our warmest welcome. Let me introduce you to the people seated on the stage and in the first row, starting with the members of our Board of Trustees. Trustee Dr. Jeanette Mann, Trustee John Martin, Trustee William Thompson, and Trustee Dr. Ross Selvage. On my left, Board President Berlinda Brown, Board Vice President Linda Waugh, and Student Trustee Marsha Lewis. Our speaker this evening, who will be introduced in more detail later, is Mr. Chad Crittenden. On your left, interpreting for the hearing impaired, is the 2015 recipient of the Campus Special Recognition, Mr. Tracy Cave. Mr. Cave is retiring as the lead sign language interpreter for PCC after a 35-year career. More about the outstanding supporters of Pasadena City College a little later in the program. On your left, in the second row, is the District General Counsel, Gail Cooper. Ms. Bobby Abrams is the Executive Director of the PCC Foundation. Ms. Chris Pallone is the Vice President of the Academic Senate. And seated next to Ms. Pallone is the recipient of the Risser Award for Outstanding Support to Education, Pathways Program Outreach Assistant, Javier Carbajal Ramos. Next, we have Joseph Simonesci, who is the Acting Senior Vice President and Assistant Superintendent for Business and College Services, and Dr. Robert Bell, our Senior Vice President and Assistant Superintendent for Academic and Student Affairs. And next to Dr. Bell is a Pasadena City College summa cum laude graduate and the valedictorian speaker for the class of 2015, Mr. Ryan Liu. Ryan will deliver the valedictory address later in this evening's program. And to his left, the student speaker of the Omicron Mu Delta Service Honor Society, Rachel Pegador. And finally, who you've already met, the Associated Student Body, the ever-colorful and wonderful President, Mr. Jordan Orozco. That completes introductions of those seated on the stage, but I'd also like to introduce two other important people. In the first row here on your left, faculty members Ms. Rosemary Scott and Mr. Joshua Fleming, who will carry out the fine tradition as the announcers of each of the graduates' names. Now it is my pleasure to present to you the students who earned the highest academic honor this year and are the summa cum laude students of the class of 2015. They are here in the first row on your right. I would ask them each to stand as I announce their names. Zhu King Drew, Ren Jun Tru, Zikuai Yung, Hanglin Xiao, Young Wu, Swari Wang, An Trung, Timothy Schaff, Kiza Rosalie, Justin Pantaleon, Yimteen Mook, Gerard Lopez, Yi Hung Lee, Hai Woon Kim, Emily Aseda, Makatoy Inoue, Karina Hune, Ki Ping Hee, Joseph Douglas, Victoria Cecilia, Alana Carroll, Peng Fei Bion, and Brandon Arizmendi. Please join me in warmly welcoming and warmly congratulating the summa cum laude graduates of the class of 2015. I'd now like to recognize our fine faculty and staff. Pasadena City College has a long history of excellent faculty and staff who make this one of the finest institutions in the United States of America, and we are very proud of the work that they do with all of our students. Our current faculty and staff consist of 399 faculty, librarians, counselors, and administrators, 903 adjunct faculty, and 317 maintenance, trades, professional, clerical staff, and managers. I would now like to acknowledge this year's retirees for their contributions to Pasadena City College and ask them to stand to be publicly recognized for their service. Stand, folks. Those who are retiring. Everybody stand. We have an incredible, not everybody, I meant the retirees. Sorry, folks. Their contributions to the lives of thousands of students over decades of service cannot be overstated. We had 32 incredible faculty retire this year. A true loss to the institution, but it makes room for brand new faculty, so we're very excited about that. And now I would like to ask Marsha Lewis, student trustee, to come to the podium to introduce our commencement speaker.
Well, hello. I'm not nearly as funny as Jordan is, but tonight's keynote address will be delivered by Mr. Chad Crittenden. Mr. Crittenden worked at a local community college before pursuing studies at University of California at Davis, majoring in international relations with an emphasis on world resources, the environment, and Spanish. In 2002, Mr. Crittenden was diagnosed with synovial sarcoma, a rare and deadly cancer. Amputation was necessary just below the knee. His recovery was miraculously quick. 9 months after the surgery, he completed a triathlon. Sponsored by the Challenged Athletes Foundation, Chad continued competing in triathlons and has been doing so ever since. Chad has been involved with adaptive action sports, which helps amputees compete in snowboarding events. In 2007, AAS brought a group of advanced snowboarders, all amputees, to Wendell's snowboard camp at Mount Hood. In 2009, Chad completed the New York City Marathon, and in 2012 reached the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro as part of the Kafrika expedition. This expedition raised over $140,000 for the Challenged Athletes Foundation. I am pleased to say Mr. Crittenden has been cancer-free for over 10 years now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chad Crittenden.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. And good evening to all, staff, faculty, families and friends, and especially this class of PCC graduates. This is certainly an auspicious occasion, and I know getting here has been a journey, so thank you again for having me. My name is Chad Crittenden, as you've heard, and I'm a school teacher. I'm very proud of being a teacher, and it defines me as a person. I would guess it defines most of you as well out there, and we're all avid learners. One of the reasons you're all sitting here today, with your caps and gowns, surrounded by your friends and family, is that you have worked extremely hard at learning. This diligent work at learning is something that will serve you well your entire lives. Being an avid learner is something to take pride in, something to cherish and foster throughout your lives. I grew up in California here, in Northern California actually, and went on to community college after high school. The closest one to me was the College of San Mateo, CSM, my alma mater. I then transferred to University of California, Davis, where I got my BA, and now I'm a teacher. But the fact that I'm a teacher is not really what brought me here today. The path that sort of led me here today, to this point, is the fact that I was on TV. I was on that TV show, Survivor. Now, that wasn't in the introduction. They left that out. Maybe it's not that important. But I was actually on season 9. It was called Vanuatu, a small island nation in the South Pacific. Now, there was one thing that set me apart from the other contestants, and you already heard that. It got me on the show, basically, and it set me apart from the others, something that I didn't reveal for a couple of days after getting onto the show. Something my fellow contestants didn't know about. The other castaways, I had kept it a secret. I had long pants on when I went on, and I unzipped the pant legs a couple of days into the show to reveal what I was hiding. What I did reveal is that, of course, I have a disability. I have a prosthetic foot. And they were, interestingly, they were reacting very positively. And I sort of wanted to create a social experiment to see whether or not they would revert back to their preconceived notions of what somebody with a disability is capable of. I proved myself as somebody who was able-bodied, but it was very interesting how that all played out in the TV show itself. In a way, I felt lucky for the first couple days that I was able to sort of hide this and prove myself, like I say, without judgment, without preconceived notions. And I wasn't subjected to any of these sort of judgments, like I say, of what someone with a disability is capable of. I actually lost my foot to cancer, as you heard. It was synovial sarcoma. And it was about a year and a half before going on to Survivor. It was a difficult decision to have my foot removed, but I'm certain to this day that it saved my life. And it was actually sort of a blessing in disguise, something that not only saved my life, but it changed my life for the better. This difference, as it were, some people call it a different ability as opposed to a disability. This difference really has made my life fuller and has enriched it and given it more meaning. So I'm truly appreciative of it in some odd way. Back when I was applying for Survivor, back when I had just gotten sort of back on the horse, so to speak, you'd heard in the introduction I'd done a triathlon. I got back to my athletics. But before, when I first got back to it, getting back to my athletics and getting physically active again, I had this idea of going on to this TV show, Survivor. And I saw the premiere of season 8, and the guy said, if you'd like to be the next contestant on Survivor, send in your video and audition. And I looked up, and there's my titanium leg and my carbon fiber foot on the ottoman, and it all lined up, literally and figuratively, right to the TV. And I thought, this is going to work. I can do this. It was right after season 8. They're going to need something new and different right after the All-Stars. The one-legged guy. They're going to totally go for that. I can do this stuff. I know I can. And I had this vision that I was going to accomplish this, and it was very interesting. It was almost an epiphany where I really saw this happening. It was just this goal that I knew I was going to accomplish. Well, it was soon after that I was going on a snowboard trip with some friends of mine. These are buddies that I've grown up with, very close friends, and we do this annual trip to Lake Tahoe for snowboarding. I told these guys about this great feeling that I had about this true vision that I was absolutely going to get picked for season 9 in Survivor. And I told them all the reasons why, and I was so enthusiastic about it. However, there was one close friend of mine. I'm glad he's not here. He is, we'll just call him a devil's advocate. He's not a pessimist necessarily, but he tends to take the devil's advocate position in sort of a negative way. We all may know people like that. He says to me, well, dude, don't you think that there's been other amputees that are athletic like you that have applied for the previous 8 seasons? Don't you think that maybe there are others that have applied and not got on the show? What makes you think that you're so special? And he was right. He was absolutely, what he was saying was true. Tens of thousands apply each season. And among them, I'm sure there must have been hundreds of amputees, of disabled folks that had applied to the show. None of them had got on. Why was I special? So the rest of the trip, I was just brought down. It was really something that kind of burst my bubble. And it took me a few days to kind of come back from that. But when I got home, I regained some of my confidence. My mojo was somewhat restored. And I was kind of cautiously optimistic at that point that I would get on, and it was kind of in the back of my mind. But let that be a lesson, that there are going to be naysayers in your life. There are going to be people that are going to tell you that you might not be able to do something. And if after today, it's May 8th, 2015, you want to go to the next level, if you want to pursue some degree that you had previously thought was kind of out of your realm, OChem or pre-law, or going to get your MBA or med school, or set your sights on something beyond what most people are capable of, like an astronaut. Well, not astronaut, I'd say teacher. That would be a good thing. I'm an elementary school teacher, so it's not for everybody. There's a steep learning curve and a big burnout rate. So if you can aspire to be a teacher, that's a good thing. So keep in mind that you and only you alone truly know in your heart that you're capable of these things. And if you have that goal, and if you have that passion, and you feel so strongly that you can do it, don't let anybody burst that bubble. Don't let anybody get in your head and say that you can't do that, because you absolutely can make it happen. Now, I personally had to overcome some serious obstacles. Those months after my surgery presented some challenges. I'm not going to get into the details, but between that and the cancer diagnosis, which I eventually overcame, I had a very, very tough time. But one thing that I know is true, that each and every one of us had or will face very difficult challenges in our life. That's guaranteed. Every single one of us sitting here knows that there's going to be challenges and difficult things in our future. Now, the path that got us here today, I'm sure for many of you it was not smooth. The path could have been bumpy. There might have been potholes, maybe a couple detours. Hopefully there was a couple shortcuts, maybe long cuts on your path here to these seats. But what you have accomplished here and what you're going to accomplish in the future is profound. Now, the next level, this will prepare you for the next level. Now, in my years at community college, I had some of the most rigorous classes and some of the best professors in all of my college years, and it certainly prepared me as a stepping stone, a very important stepping stone. Now, some say that in life it's a series of obstacles and a series of challenges, and I believe that. But I also like to believe that there's equal parts joy, equal parts beauty, to balance that out. However, it is certain you will have challenges and you'll have to take those on. And I continue to be inspired by those who have taken on greater challenges than I. Now look around us, we're at the Jackie Robinson Stadium. So I think that we're in the presence of someone very inspirational. Finally, I'd like to talk about the idea of circumstances. Now, I was dealt some tough circumstances before getting through it, and sort of molding and shaping those circumstances to something that I wanted to do, to my liking. But as I've had some tough circumstances, and there's going to be challenges in everyone's life, guaranteed. But no matter what, we must find a way to affect our own circumstances, to create our own circumstances, so that we may benefit from them, and hopefully help others as well. These challenges, deal with them, look beyond, and focus your lens clearly on the positive rewards that lie ahead. Each and every one of us can benefit from this positive mindset, this feeling of unabashed optimism, if you will, about a bright future. a bright light shining into the future and all the things we want to achieve. A shining light of opportunities, and these opportunities you can absolutely grasp. Now, I'd like to conclude with a quote from George Bernard Shaw, and I had this quote around for years, even before dealing with cancer in my surgery, and it always inspired me, and it certainly was relevant and fitting during my ordeal as well. And it goes like this. People are always blaming their circumstances on who they are. I don't believe in circumstances. The people that get on in this world are the people that get up and look for the circumstances they want. And if they can't find them, they make them. Congratulations, PCC graduates.
I would like to now introduce the PCC Concert Band and Mr. Joshua Bernardo on alto saxophone, who will be the featured soloist playing They Can't Take That Away From Me.
Good evening, class of 2015. My name is Ryan Liu. And I just have to say, that monitor makes my head look really big. And I don't mean like figuratively, oh, look at that ego, what a big head. I mean literally a big head in proportion to my body. But it's also been a big head filled with knowledge during my time here. And I'm honored for the opportunity today to speak on behalf of this year's graduating class about our collective experiences on this great campus. First off, I want to thank everyone for coming out today, especially the family and friends of those graduating, the faculty, staff, and members of the administration who made this day possible. Give yourself a round of applause. Looking at the graduates today, I'm caught in a wave of excitement, and not just because you're wearing blue. Get it? Wave of excitement, wave, ocean, ocean, blue. You're all wearing blue? No? Somewhere in the audience, my parents are pretending to not know me right now. But no, I truly do mean it, because the inherent beauty of a commencement ceremony is witnessing the collective culmination of years of hard work from individuals from such varied and diverse backgrounds. Individuals I have had the honor and distinct pleasure of meeting during my time here. I still remember my first day at PCC. The first thought I ever had getting on campus was, wow, I'm really not going to find parking. Which is what probably a lot of you went through today. But that observation would interestingly come to define my experience at PCC. And let me explain. Now, I've realized during my time here how there are multiple paths, each equally viable to the same end goal. Now, when finding parking, your main goal is to get on campus. But life has thrown certain obstacles in your way in the form of the Mercedes that just won't leave. However, how you choose to get around these obstacles can vary. You could show up earlier, find a different parking lot, park on the streets, carpool, or take public transportation. Either way, there are a multitude of different options to get to the same end goal, no matter how you dot your I's or cross your T's. If you're screaming, you better be screaming my name. And I'm kidding. Thank you. But no, there are a multitude of different options, and there's no one right path to get to your goal. I've witnessed exactly that at PCC. The beauty of a community college is that as opposed to valuing selectivity, we value accessibility. So there are a wide variety of individuals that have taken numerously different paths to get to their goals. And when there are obstacles that do arise, these individuals pave new roads through their determination to get to their aspirations. At PCC, I've witnessed this determination firsthand. As a first-generation college student and the son of immigrants who never finished a college education, I've understood the value of the opportunity I've had here. I'm proud of community colleges in not only offering a quality education, but also providing access to education, access that many people currently lack. I've always believed, and my time at PCC has solidified this conviction, that the circumstances of one's birth should not determine one's destiny, that one's lot in life should be forged through one's hard work and rugged determination to build a better future, which my mother's family strove to do when escaping the Cambodian genocide, when my father immigrated knowing but what person, but believing in the idea that this country could offer him a brighter future. Thank you. Thank you. But if we expect individuals to work for that brighter future, we need to provide them the means to do so. And I believe that an affordable, accessible education is what must take the forefront in achieving that goal, not of the equality of outcome, but of the equality of opportunity. Education is that great equalizer. It makes the improbable possible. It serves those who serve. It allows that kid to escape socioeconomic circumstances, that parent to build a better life for his or her children, and that son of low-income, first-generation immigrants to even have the possibility of standing before you today. Education unlocks doors to numerous new opportunities. And I not only want to congratulate all of you on your achievements, but I also want to send a message. Earlier this year, I was excited. Excited because community colleges had become the spotlight of national attention when President Barack Obama announced his affordable community college proposal. Despite policy disagreements, what I appreciated was that nationally, there was a discussion about affordable education, and community colleges were deservingly in the center of that conversation. This is a discussion that we desperately need to return to. So today, before all 3,000 of you, before the class of 2015, and before this camera, I'm calling out and challenging President Barack Obama. Next time you come to film the Jimmy Kimmel Show, drop by our campus, speak to students and campus members, and see just what an affordable education and a great community college can do. But because, also, you can just give me tickets to Kimmel. That would be nice too. But because I know he'll never see this, let me make this appeal to people that won't ignore me, mostly because they're a captive audience, all of you. As we move on, let's not forget the opportunities we've had here. Let's strive to give back to make sure that all people have the opportunities that we've been able to have. And that doesn't require all of us to run for public office. Otherwise, nothing would get done. No offense, Board of Trustees or President Obama. But participate in the community. Volunteer, tutor, support a fellow student. And most importantly, voice your opinion. We can and should work together to make sure that all people have the ability to build a brighter future. And I want to congratulate all of you, the class of 2015, on doing so already with the achievements that you've obtained. No matter whether you continue your education or entering the workforce, that determination that has gotten you to this point will take you far down whatever road you choose to take. And I know you'll find great success, but you still probably won't find parking here. Now it's time, thank you, I love you too. But now it's time for me to wave, get it, wave goodbye. Thank you, have a great night, and take care.
Members of the board, honored faculty, distinguished guests, and the graduating class of 2015. I am Rachel Ann Pagador, proudly representing the premier honor society at this college that recognizes individuals who best personify what it means to serve. Omicron Mu Delta, or OMD. Omicron Mu Delta, originally called the Order of Mast and Dagger, was established in 1927 to address the need of presenting individuals who best served the college and the community. They recognized students, faculty, and staff. Tonight, the graduating class of OMD are wearing their black and white gold medals and have a letter O next to their names in the program. They have all been nominated because of their extraordinary service to the school and the community. Being recognized by OMD instilled in me the idea that we are all movers and shakers of everyday life. We leave our marks with every decision that we choose that benefits others. All of us here are testaments to that fact because we have surpassed challenges and overcome difficulties. And we have collectively proven that age, gender, and race are not and should not be hindrances to success. Today is a testament of that fact because we are important and our lives matter. Above all else, OMD has instilled in me and cultivated my sense of gratitude. As Vice President of Internal Affairs, I have been constantly surrounded by these people who devoted service to the community. And what I noticed that they all have in common is a grateful heart. Gratitude, in my opinion, enriches our lives. So take time today to thank all the people who have helped you get here, the professors that saw your potential, the friends and the family who supported you and never left your side, the guidance counselors who helped get our education plans, and even the bus drivers who took us to and from school. Because I personally take public transportation every day just to be here. And I am very thankful for all of them, for their support to getting me here and getting me on this podium. As well, be thankful for the struggles, because as you surpass them, you are becoming stronger. It's shaping you. It's making you a better person, much bigger than what you have ever imagined yesterday. It is imperative that we realize how truly blessed we are, because that realization makes us respond to the call of service and to give back to the community that helped shape us. After all, we are the products of society's multiple influences and institutions. Stephen Hawking once said, "There is no boundary to human endeavor." So go aspire and become that professional that you wanted to be. And once you become that person that you dreamed to be, I hope that you have the conviction to offer yourself in the betterment of the community that helped shape you. Keep your head high and your feet firmly to the ground. Don't focus solely on achievement that is personal, but instead, also think of achievement that benefits others. I leave you tonight with this final message. Always, always, always be grateful, because that is the driving force to give back. Sincere and genuine service comes freely from a grateful heart. Thank you.
I am very happy to have the special and distinct honor of presenting to you this year's recipients of special recognition honors. Mr. James Galbraith is an alum of Pasadena City College. Mr. Galbraith established an endowed scholarship for students in journalism, speech, and debate, and has been recognized this year as the Community Special Recognition Award recipient. Mr. Galbraith is not able to join us tonight, but we extend our sincerest gratitude for his continued support to our students and our community. Thank you. Next, I would like to ask Mr. Tracy Cave to please stand. He is standing. Tonight you may notice Mr. Cave has provided sign language interpreting for those who are deaf and hard of hearing. Unfortunately for us, this is the last year Mr. Cave will be serving as the lead interpreter for this event. He will be retiring after almost 35 years of service to the college. Mr. Cave has been recognized this year as the Campus Special Recognition Award recipient. Thank you. In your printed program, you will find a brief summaries of the reasons why the college's Special Recognition Committee and the Board of Trustees decided to confer the most special honors. It is my pleasure to express genuine appreciation on behalf of the Board of Trustees for the great dedication and work, commitment, and special support shown to Pasadena City College by these generous members of the campus community and the larger community. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Pilon, professor in the Business, Engineering, and Technology Division on the campus, and Vice President of the Academic Senate of Pasadena City College. It is my pleasure to be here with you this evening and to have the opportunity to acknowledge the accomplishments of the graduates and our outstanding Pasadena City College faculty and staff, and at this time, to introduce the recipients of the Risser Award for Distinguished Teaching. Professor Pete Riley is the recipient of the Risser Award for Distinguished Teaching at Pasadena City College. The selection includes a requirement for quality instruction, being an inspiration to students, and strong support of student success. The depth of Mr. Riley's commitment to his students was exemplified as he continued to teach while undergoing chemotherapy. I am pleased to present this honoree to you this evening, although he was unable to attend due to his illness. Now I would like to ask Mr. Javier Carvajal Ramos to stand. Javier is the recipient of the Risser Award for Outstanding Support to Education. This award is given each year to a member of PCC's educational support staff who show exceptional dedication to the goals of the college and students. The recipient of this award is nominated by students and staff. Mr. Carvajal Ramos is the Pathway Program Outreach Assistant. Beyond his job title, he is an alum of Pasadena City College and a former undocumented student. Javier now dedicates himself to advocating for current undocumented students as the leader in the Safe Zone Coalition. I am pleased to present this honoree to you this evening. Please join me in warmly applauding the many fine accomplishments of Professor Pete Riley and Mr. Javier Carvajal Ramos. Thank you.
And now for what we have all been waiting for, the introduction of the graduating class, permanent members of Alpha Gamma Sigma, and recipients of administrative honors. Those graduates who are receiving administrative honors and those who have been made permanent members of the Alpha Gamma Sigma Honor Society can be recognized by the gold stoles they are wearing. I would ask those students to stand and be recognized by all of us for their outstanding academic achievements. Gold stoles. Very good. Congratulations. Thank you.
Dr. Miller, on the recommendation of the faculty of the college, I present to you the candidates for the Associate of Arts and Associate of Science degrees of Pasadena City College, certificate recipients, as well as the candidates for the Community Education Center's High School Diploma Program.
Thank you, Dr. Bell. Ms. Brown? Board President Brown, I have the special honor of presenting to you 1,965 candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts and Associate of Sciences for a total of 2,355 degrees. I am also honored to present to you 386 career and technical education certificate recipients earning 455 certificates. It is also my privilege to present 240 students, 170 who are participating tonight, who have been recommended by the faculty of the Pasadena City College Community Education Center as candidates for the high school diploma. I certify that upon completion of their programs of study, these candidates will have satisfied the requirements of the state of California and the Pasadena Area Community College District.
Thank you, Dr. Miller. By virtue of the attitude vested in me as duly elected representative of the residents of Pasadena Area Community College District and the president of the Board of Trustees of Pasadena City College, it is my honor on behalf of the board to award you diplomas and degrees and to confer upon you all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please allow me to congratulate you on having reached this important milestone in your quest for new knowledge and skills. We look forward to knowing that your accomplishment here empowered you to make important and positive progress in each of your future endeavors. Pasadena City College's faculty, staff, administrators, and members of the Board of Trustees are most proud of your accomplishments. Congratulations and best wishes for a happy and successful future. Woo! Yeah! As Dr. Miller and myself move towards the front section of the stage, I'd like to ask the Summa Cum Laude students and the first row graduates to stand and approach the stage to receive degrees and diplomas.
Sorry.
I'll be your card collector. I'll be collecting the cards.
Okay, great.
You want me to stand on your right or your left?
Just here. Brandon Arizmendi. Ping Fei Bian. Victoria Cecilia.
Are you going to be taking my...
Joseph Vincent Douglas. Karina Huynh. Makoto Reed Inoue. Emily Hitomi Iseda. Timothy James Schaff. Sherry Wang. Hong Lin Shi. Renjun Su. Ryan Liu. Joanne Ye Lee.
Emily Thomas.
Ilona Cherie Jackson Hinton.
Stephanie Valenson Ogita.
Abraham Kirarete.
Anna Graciela Mogian.
Charles Speed.
Hazel Amalia Moroto.
Rebecca Ergenbright.
Amir Aria Namvar.
Eric Rivera.
Judy Villacorte.
Salvador Jose Guerrero.
Yusef Yassin.
Trevor Allen Juarez.
Ryan Elijah Navarez.
Ye Lu.
Enrique Reyes Vargas.
Emily Adams.
Martha Monroy Argueta.
Brandy Mason.
Liliana Uloa.
Melinda Joy Canny.
Chelsea Lee Newbold.
Jessica Jasmine Baltazar.
Silvana McLean.
Ariella Marissa Cruz. Margarita Beltran. Tessa Lynn Chandler.
Kimberly May Peralta.
Julia Catalina Garzon.
Antronisha Woodard.
Abby Garduque.
Francisco Cortez Rico.
Cindy Lee.
Anthony Vega Fugoga.
Michelle Jones.
Mateo Andres Medina.
Tia Marlene Anderson.
Malene Angelica Medina.
Janil Jan Victoriano.
Angela Marie Wardlow.
Sienna Nevin Turcios Corona Rames.
Valerie Princess Warrior Roca.
Tonisha Robinson.
Francisco Ojeda Cervantes.
Pedro Luis Gonzalez.
Wendy Lorenzo.
Daniel Torres.
Donna Marie Christy Vernette.
Kristen Flores.
Leticia Medel.
Gary Dwayne Jackson.
Jennifer Cecilia Nazarian.
Brian Steve Godinez.
Alfie Rodriguez.
Alvaro Cota.
Erasmo Paez.
Sergio Antonio de la Torre.
Natalie Pacheco.
Maritza Avila.
Oscar Antonio Garcia.
Brian Avila.
Margarita Silva.
Ali Afif.
Sol Morales.
Patrick J. Bedoya.
Jennifer Lynn Nunez.
Cindy Lucio.
Angelica Monteroso.
Priscilla Veronica Eugenio.
Oliver D. Simpson.
Angela Isabel Enriquez Olivia.
Gerald Smith.
Gary Okol Andal.
Luis Manuel Montalvan.
Ariana Claire Kinnison.
Alex A-Rod Rodriguez.
Michelle Aldana.
Charlie the Knight Martinez.
Imelda Andrade Belmonte.
Robert Yamasaki.
Yvonne Garcia.
Christopher DJ Mundo.
Melissa Inez Alvarez.
Mariana Vila.
Okay. Mesrop Chingarian.
Dahlia Lisbeth Nava.
Stephen James Cummings.
Christine McCurchin.
Maria Campos.
Mike Singh.
Esperanza Gutierrez.
Ismael Villa.
Stephanie Lee.
Cheyenne Nicole Scott.
Evan Randall Lupinacci.
Lindsay May Perea Peroni.
Carolina Alejo.
Yvonne Sai.
Samantha Rose Lamarca.
Antonio Martinez Guzman.
Zaid Jaber.
Susie Vionel Yo.
Victor Gamboa.
Nicolasa Mendez.
Oscar Gonzalez.
Elvira Ramos.
Zuri Alvarado.
Emily Samvalian.
Farah Bassam Khatib.
Genesis Valdivia.
Guadalupe Mercado.
Alex Cristina Navarro.
Yesenia Jimenez.
Yukio Ueda.
Emmanuel Manny Carrasco.
Junko Tagagi.
Marisol Cruz.
Amanda Lauren Perez.
Jonathan Luke Erickson.
Van Tran.
Danielle Lamar Torres.
Karina Jasmine Sanabria.
Jeanette Hernandez.
Joanne Marie Martinez.
Janelle Hernandez.
Xiomara Martinez.
Aline Azadian.
Myra Selene Martinez.
Imelda Esmeli.
Daniel Ruiz Esparza.
Ruth Vasquez.
Miel Jasmine Rivera.
Carla Suzette Grajeda.
Genesis Rivera.
Vanessa Patricia Rivera.
Jerry Anthony Ponce.
Aline Bedrosian.
Matthew Antonio Monje.
Alma Bojorquez.
Justine Nicole Zavala.
Tetiana Ferdinand.
Casey J. Ramirez.
Bruce Davidoff.
Yenfong T. Fan.
Eduardo Herrera.
Van Fan.
Elena Herrera.
Christina Zimataitis.
Bridget Anais Bodoin.
Anthony Raymond Martinez.
Mildred Jocelyn Correa.
Ming Zhang.
Vivian Lowe.
Alfonso Romero.
Lisa Chan Hong.
Pedro Yanez Alatorre.
Chelsea Ann Lopez.
Crystal Denise Miles.
Maria Larios.
Helen Jeanette Marie Myers.
Berenice Baltazar.
Allison Danielle Perez.
Isabel Sierra Craik.
Betsy Pamela Mojica.
Natalie Ruth Lockwood.
Alice Tran.
Igshimeg Garger.
Andre Pickle.
Michael Guerrera.
Melody Crystal Suarez.
Christopher Miraflor Soriano Gonzalez.
Manny Vizcara.
Pedro Carranza.
V. Tran.
Pamela Nicole Klein.
Arthur Tumanian.
Marlene Hinojosa.
Leota Ovasapiens.
Nikolai Karavodin.
Young.
Hagap Chris Bagdasarian.
Susie Serna.
Are you married? Oh. Mary Rose Bagdasarian.
Cesar Cruz.
Hagap Tro Kaladisian. Oh, Kaligian.
Marco Tapia.
Gevork Akopian.
Christian Torres.
Abigail Gonzalez.
Enrique Bonilla.
Brian Christopher Dominguez.
Christian Alicia Solis.
Edgar Garcia Ramirez.
Jose Luis Vinavente Rivas.
Mai Audong.
Juan Jose Palma.
Jerron Ashley.
Rebecca Ng.
Javier Jr. Gonzalez.
Molly Wynn.
Jordan San Juan Felix.
Jocelyn Sanchez.
Andrew Avila.
Marie J. Sitar.
Timothy Y. Coe.
Anthony Salguero.
Ethan Joseph Estep.
Liliana Pacheco.
Joseph Benjamin Duncan.
Zhu.
Angelica Canales Madrid.
Adrian Sowry.
Brittany Ann Alamillo.
Brenda Salcedo.
Adriana Fouquet Carmona.
Michael Martin Proa.
Christina Lee Handline.
Kim Reese.
Deanne Picarsa.
Fatima Bassem Maz.
Christy Lee Ford.
Idrissa Simpson.
Sandra Elizabeth Alfaro.
Michelle Tongsak.
Jason Fasho.
Guyane Malayan.
Karen Joyce Herrera.
Lydia Wang.
Juan Paulo Fernandez Estagle.
Derry Defara Tagu.
Adan Escandon.
Not Contran.
Felix Aparicio.
Hong Jian Jing.
Brady Carmody.
Cindy Posada.
Juan Nieto Espinoza.
Jacqueline Portillo.
Giovanni Martinez.
Lourdes Estefania Salmoron.
Kim Hong Chia.
Vanessa Nartia Stuckhart.
Adriana Delgado.
Josephine Sierra Maturos.
Araceli Hernandez.
Luz Olivia Sanchez.
Fernando Dorantes.
Maria Elisa Olia Salazar.
Catherine Flores.
Maria Saavedra.
Stephanie Jimenez.
Nadia Santana.
Rosa Della Porta.
Sheila Nicole Rodriguez.
Judith Aguilar.
Laura Terrones.
Carol Escalante.
Celeste Suarez.
Lucy Mori Valadez.
Albert Perez.
Evelyn Gonzalez.
Jennifer Jodis Rosas.
Damon Avery.
Shibo Wei.
Cindy Dominguez.
Elizabeth Martinez.
Lechna Alvarado.
Serena Ramirez.
Marisol Bugarin.
Andrea Martinez.
Maricela Godinez.
Luis Antonio Patino.
Alma Delia Garcia.
Yvonne O. Romo.
Anna Laura Juan.
Angelica Moreno.
Alejandra Lopez.
Damian Marquez.
Rosilia Garcia.
Lauren Fung.
Marisa Ann Garcia.
Andres Trevino.
Sergio David Andrade.
Robertson Tran.
Abraham Esparza.
Benjamin Goldsmith.
Faustino Gill.
Michelle Alexandra Lucero.
Edlin Emily Garcia.
Linda Lim.
Victoria De Luna.
Areli Jasmine Canales.
Elena Delgado.
Nicole Marie Garcia.
Crescencia Karina Gonzalez.
Roland Aquilo.
Jewel Braggs.
Robert Walter George Machula.
Cristina Dominguez.
Zar J. Santa Ana.
Kayla Arciniega.
Erica Ann Villegas.
Lilia Chavez.
Serena Min Zhang.
Valerie Sines.
Lee Michael Parmatour.
Jennifer Esvedi Cruz.
Austin Clay Maurer.
Annette Marie Headwall.
Natalie Ann Pocock.
Audria Barrios.
Zuhe Martinez.
Natalia Maria Almeida.
Brian Locke Tran.
Sarai Jasmine Lomeli.
David Quesada.
Farin Khosravi.
Irene Raphael.
Margarita Mary Hakopian.
Stephanie Pineda.
Patricia Carrillo.
Austin Hunter McLean.
Glenn Edward Fisher.
Jessica Yao.
Stephanie Husey Ling.
Jennifer Marie Schmidt.
Daniel Weimark.
Maria Esther Torres.
Julie Ann Lapatica.
Gilbert Martinez.
Gisela Miriam Caceres.
Nayeli Lopez.
Ashraf Rehan.
Bofa Tan.
David Alejandro Gomez.
Ileana Martinez.
Bailey Victoria Shaw Rodriguez.
Iskra Martinez.
Alyssa Cardenas.
Cecilia Marisol Rivas.
Bianca Natasha Paulus.
Princess Aurora Reynoso.
Cindy Yanira Alvarado.
Marcus Anthony Franco.
Chi-Sin Liu.
Kathy Lee.
Eric Bukyans.
Marissa Brianna Martinez.
Sharon Kanul.
Bernard Wong Moy.
Anna Cam.
Camille J. Umbau.
Sabrina Gray.
Ada Carissa Leasing Peralta.
Daniel Alberto Cruz Torres.
Victoria Mercedes Zavala.
Alexander Benedict Kempton.
Bianca Gabrielle Perez.
Jesslyn Vanilla.
Tisha Denise Washington.
Clara Cristera.
Andrew Martinez.
Yasmin Sandoval.
Yu Yin.
Vicky Banuelos.
Yana Sean.
William Froelich.
After the picture.
Antonio Zeppelin Salazar.
Thomas Jonathan McGee.
Maria Zamora.
Jose Arturo Guerro Nieto.
Sally Navas.
Jonathan Mendez.
Destiny Fluker.
Viviana Garcia.
Kohar Yozgatlian.
Laura Hernandez.
Melissa Marie Perez.
Jonathan Aldana.
Charlotte Teresa Sakeda Tapia.
Jonica Buen.
Jacqueline Joanna Santos Masariegos.
Yuja Gu.
Hubert Hui Tran.
Rina Hirokawa.
Jimmy Q Tran.
Ryan D. Dalwal.
Maran Ilpet.
Noriko Sherry Fukaya.
Ruby Rodriguez.
Jesus Hernandez.
Nayeli Sanchez.
Caitlin Marie Kelly Thompson.
Zena Ruiz.
Dominique Calderon.
Hannah Elizabeth Zainadine.
Donald Lamont Jones.
Susanna Makarian.
Wafer. Barbara Wafer.
Candice Sandoval.
Zena Alexandria Blamo.
Nestor Rodriguez.
Marley Ingotzi Ochofioma. Oh, thank you.
Kenji Takashima.
Chloe Ledbetter.
Jamie Verily Ramirez.
Brianna Tracy.
Jason Trong.
Philandria Marie Brown.
Josh Wynn.
Robert Martin King Gordon.
Vanessa Rosas.
Ebony Porter.
Gilbert Matias.
Okay. Carlisha Ambrosia Zacharias.
Natasha Marie Thompson.
Shelley Ann Francisco.
Jose Tanka Segura.
Eleanor Hadis Niguse.
Edgar Deco Hernandez.
Shyla Janine Black.
Jonathan Cortez.
Lamisha Mildred Duray.
Ashley Pearson.
Deshaun Wade.
Ziming Wen.
Swag Murray McKnight.
Venita DeBomb.com Polonio.
Annie McKnight Murray.
Steve Para.
Roberto Emmanuel Hernandez.
Danielle Cristina Etuvide.
Jesus Campos.
David Hideo Shioji.
Amber Vera Arden.
Samantha Ashley Martinez.
America Jimenez Leon.
Sanchez Ruiz Angel.
Heidi Margarita Garay.
Alejandra Star Wells.
Valeria Plasencia.
Kiana Tori Wells.
Debani Rochelle Escobar.
Taylor James Rodiger.
Eric Brian Guzman.
Dalma Rodriguez.
Aubrey Michelle Hubner.
Irving Reyes.
Ni Hu Huyn.
Claudia Marissa Cano.
Takuji Kuramoto.
Karina Rivas.
Raven Comfrey Ruzi.
Kaylee Fong Fan.
Steve Enrique Delgado.
Chloe Wong.
Diana Yanette Centeno.
Charlie Quee.
Lucia Lozada.
Dr. Jesus Emmanuel Salazar.
Chantel Omigable.
Erica Michelle Williams.
Elizabeth Libby Hall.
Alyssa Emily Vilas.
Wendy Diana Garcia.
Ciela Sami.
Joshua Rodriguez.
Irina Tamara Zapedo Condo.
Rocio Valinia Jimenez.
Emily Thatch.
Wuchtieng Lei.
Christina Nicole Otorola.
Elizabeth Rangel.
Maricela Mercado.
Kurt Kinsey.
Rizal Tandrio.
Monica Linda Gonzalez.
Josie Frozy Arizmendi.
Zamira del Carmen Hernandez Rodriguez.
Yuki Wakino.
Chan Wu.
Fatima Garfad Kudsi.
Chen-Chi Chu.
Stephen Dale Zider.
Doris Maria Lopez Esquiel.
Christoph Horney.
Nancy Casillas.
Michael James Andrews.
Connie Marie Salgado Estrada.
Gore Gazarian.
Cynthia Barrios.
Basima Kassab.
Diego Benjamin Johansson.
Kumudra Tinso.
Gabriel Fernando Garcia.
Brisa Yasmin Calderon.
Julio Enrique Garcia Garcia.
Michelle Bonsangui.
Alex Estrada.
Haley Renee Riddle.
Oscar Manuel Hernandez Jr.
Day Leah Lawrence.
Tanya Nicole Canepa.
Tikran Bender Solakian.
Charnel Michelle Irving.
Say Jong Kim.
Anthony Kepler.
Sadiq Buckeye.
Naila Narsko Jones.
Emily Stefanio.
Jacqueline Lizette Alvarez.
Rosario Astrid Torres.
Hong Dan.
Denise Chavarria.
Edayan Edgar Diaz.
D'Angelo Tittle.
Kathy Wynn.
Cynthia Jacqueline Paz.
An Hee Wah.
Edmund Wu.
Meryl Margaret Green.
Crystal J. Molina.
Julia Patricia Juarez.
Diego J. Rivera Escobar.
Eliza Abayan.
Gabriela Munoz.
Ryan Jonas Hunter.
Pebbles Keanu.
Marie D'Antonia.
Victor C. Martinez.
Yin-Ching Chan.
Jerica A. Sabino.
Corina Gutierrez.
Rodrigo Urshilo.
Andrea Arriaga.
Rafael Logan Marcial.
Michelle Monique Jackson.
Brenda Eileen Thompson.
Lucero Flores.
Leslie Sines.
Christian Charles Lopez.
Victor Sehao Wang.
Daniel Velasquez.
Vivian Y. Ping Tung.
Alec Michelle Deragopian.
Toyomi Yamashiro.
Sosei Diardalu.
Jose Luis Soto.
Siuna Diardalu.
Rogelio Torres.
Marixa Alvarez.
Celica the Jedi Segovia.
Sean Pierre Diaz.
Stacy Lorraine Espinoza.
Hermalinda Guadalupe Flores.
Miguel Angel Saucedo.
Maricela Flores.
Janie Huang Tram.
Diana Lopez Magallanes.
Adriana Marisol Umana.
Maria Amezcua.
Xiong Deng.
Diego Armando Briseño.
Fan Ji.
Gabriel Alaves.
Kun Shu.
Jennifer Aguilar.
Stephen Ruiz.
Maritza Garcia.
Vinnie Pearl Davis.
Shirley Lin.
Jung Ho Oh.
Christopher Jovel.
Sarada Chartwang.
Noemi Lemus.
Jen Hui Chen.
Daryl Fallis.
Corey Pachorik.
Hong Wang Kelton Chan.
Eric S. Juarez.
Cynthia Yvette Balison.
Menor Nis Chavez.
Nathan Gallardo.
Julia Wong.
Carlos Contreras.
Ithor Pont.
Amber Marie Lopez.
Jalen Marquise Wright.
Karen Flores.
Riashley Pineda Leon.
Mariel Pastor Canicola.
Ruth Montijo.
Margaret Guguyan.
Ricardo J. Mello.
Chua Lee.
Alicia Meritek.
Claudia Elena Frausto.
Miguel Alfredo Novello.
Jingzu Chen.
Galinda Villegas.
Andres Alexander Arietta.
Brian Thomas McGrath.
Manuel Alexander Luca.
Hilda Corina Trejo.
James Enciso.
Myra Alejandra Vega Rodriguez.
Cantu La.
Christopher J. Master Giovanni.
Lin Lei.
Yolanda Sosa.
Quinn Pham.
Flor Lugo.
Yudi Jesus.
Juan Palomo.
Didi Katavi.
Juan Estrada.
Giorgio Albaran Ahamo.
Anthony Vargas.
Ismael Zamudio.
Frank Leyva.
Daisy Guadalupe Aquino.
Justin Chavez.
Stephanie Lopez.
Rosie Renee Cabral.
Christopher Joshua Castillo.
Anahit Ana Altunian.
Fidencio Calvagres.
Amarani Avila.
Lourdes Margarita Barragan.
Fanny Jeanette Garcia.
Bryant Argueta.
Anna Elia Moran.
Evelyn Ayala.
Mary Boyd.
Amanda Ashley Buan. Eric Carrillo.
Alan A. Rodriguez Bello.
Camilo Gastelum.
Monica Morales Rivera.
Brittany Deleles.
Ana Luisa Barraza.
Jessica Contreras.
Andrea Melgoza.
Natalie Nicole Kingsbury.
Maria L. Garcia.
Andrew Xian Wong.
Lisette Rodriguez.
Danielle Marie Best.
Sabrina Jacqueline Martinez.
Margarito Lopez.
Sarah Colleen Jackson.
Seori Kutsukake.
Hugo Avila Prado.
Joshua Aladdin Sanders.
Joanna Contreras.
Juan Carlos Galvan.
Joseph Paz Dominguez.
Ligia Delgado.
Jorge Luis Gonzalez Figueroa.
Jeannie Lee Leslie.
Adriana Carrera Call.
Francine Marie Greathouse.
Natalie Talamantes.
Guadalupe Garcia.
Albert Alator.
Brenda Elizabeth Larios.
Carla Maria Ardon.
Zoziquetzal Barajas.
Anthony Francis Guzman.
Margaritas Barales.
Dulce M. Cabrera.
Danque Pham.
Josefina Edith Nicholas.
Wilmer Carrillo.
Danny Miguel Coelho.
Balay Wakuma Arena.
Danny Stephen Coelho.
Charlene Olivares.
Marshall the Bearded Lady Lewis.
Tanaya Jolly.
Jordan, King of the Seven Realms, Orozco.
Lenya Duong.
Rachel Ann Lau Pagador.
Kayla Corette Kelso. Zhao Duong. Uyen To. Josie Rojas. Summer Waysam Chan. Winglock Wan. Norma Angelica Palacios. Okay.
Amazing. Fabulous. Incredible accomplishments by all. Graduates, we have now come to the time when the symbolic acknowledgement of your graduation and commencement occurs. Graduates, will you please rise and face the stage? According to the long-standing academic tradition, candidates for the graduation are required to wear the tassel on their cap on the right side. You are now recognized as having completed the requirements for your degree, certificate, or diploma. Conferring of your degree, certificate, or diploma has been conveyed by the President of the Board of Trustees, and you have been publicly recognized by name. As a symbol of your academic achievements, You may now signify that you are a graduate of Pasadena City College by moving your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side. Our congratulations to the graduates. What an incredible night, what an incredible rush. Congratulations, everyone. You may now be seated, please. All right, we're almost done, I promise. Before we begin the formal closing recessional, I would like to take a moment to thank all of those who have worked so hard to prepare for this celebration, especially the offices of Student Life, Facility Services, Staging Services, Video and Television Production, Campus Use, Public Relations, I-8 Food Services, Student Business Services, and Campus Police and Safety Services. All right, thank you, everybody. As well as the host of faculty, staff, and student volunteers who selflessly gave of their time towards the success of this event. I would also like to extend special thanks to the members of the Pasadena City College music community, including the PCC Concert Band, for their inspiring musical contributions. This is also a good time to bring to your attention that this evening's entire ceremony has been recorded and can be ordered on DVD in the Office of Student Life. I'm also pleased to announce to the graduates the Pasadena City College Alumni Association has awarded each of you a one-year gift membership to the association with all privileges and benefits that go with such membership. You are now officially PCC alumni. Finally, I would like to offer my personal congratulations to the graduates and those closest to them for the outstanding achievements we have recognized and celebrated this evening. Also, my thanks to all of our faculty and staff and to all of you, our guests, for joining us here this evening. Thank you. I love you too. With the recessional of the graduates, we will bring to a close the formal part of this year's commencement ceremony. Please let me have your attention and let me especially emphasize that this is a formal recessional. Everyone in the audience is to stay in place until all the people on stage, the faculty, and the graduates have completely exited the stadium. Once the recessional is concluded, we invite all of you to join the graduates in the main quad area to the north of us to enjoy complimentary refreshments, music, and to continue the celebration of our students' accomplishments. Now, the stage party will begin, please, with the formal recessional. Let's go, folks. Thank you. Exit that way.